like Allentown where it's 37, and Easton you're only at 31. 34 in Pottstown, so barely above freezing there, but we're sitting at 40 in the city. Pretty comfortable for this time of year. 37 in Malvern, 38 in Mullica Hill. You're at 38 in Hamilton, just in the 20s in the Pine Barrens and Tabernacle. 41 right now in Dover, Delaware. Satellite and radar showing nice and clear, nothing but sunshine coming your way. And the winds that we've had late yesterday and even over to the weekend, they're dying down today, so feeling pretty comfortable. A nice comfortable start at 8. We're at about 41 with sunshine. At lunchtime, it's sunny and 57. At 4 o'clock, we're at 65. And at 8 o'clock, we've got clear skies and 57 degrees. These numbers are going to feel pretty good when you combine it with the sunshine today, Alyssa.
Karen, that's great news on the weather front. I have mostly good news on the traffic front as well this early in the morning. Only a couple spots where morning commuters will want to avoid if you're headed out the door soon. First, in Newland Township, Chester County, Route 162, we do have some downed trees and wires there affecting both sides of the road between Harvey's Bridge Road and Stargazer Road. So you will need to find an alternate if that is on your route to work or wherever you're headed this morning. And Kent County, Delaware drivers, there was a crash earlier that still has part of Vauchel Mill Road closed just south of Camden, Delaware. This is in between Route 13 and Route 13 alternate where that's closed. So if you do need an alternate, you can hop onto Route 13 or that Route 13 alternate. Looking good so far this morning. Same thing back in the city on our roads. Looks like people are starting to wake up and head out the door. Here we are just before the Girard Point Bridge on I-95 South. Pretty steady line of traffic there. Maybe people headed to catch an early flight this morning. On the Blue Route, we're seeing a little bit of volume there. No delay yet, but looking good so far this morning, Matt.
Actually, it's comfortable out there, right? But we do have the 30s in some of the suburbs, Tam. So you might want to grab a light jacket as you're heading out the door, but you're sure not going to need it for long today. We have a warm day ahead. We've got a sunny day ahead. It's a good Monday for us as we're getting ready. Temperatures are in the low 40s already. Don't forget, you've got that dark ride in this morning. Even at 7 o'clock, the sun hasn't risen just yet. But at 8 o'clock, when that sun comes out, it's bright and sunny and 41 degrees. At 9 o'clock, you're at 45. At 10, it's 49, jumping right up there. At 11:54 at lunchtime, you're already in the upper 50s. So really nice. We're typically we see a high about 51. Today's high will be 66, feeling more like mid-April. Tomorrow, getting close to that record high of 74. The high holding just around that 70-degree mark. Wednesday is kind of a mix of a day with areas warmer to the south, cooler and cloudier to the north as a cold front slips through. We'll see how long we keep these mild numbers in that 7-day in just a minute, Matt and Tam.
All right, thank you.
This warm up this week with Karen Rogers.
It's nice to get a little spring fling. If you couldn't head out of town, we'll just do it right here in the city. Really feeling like mid-April here. Today, 66 degrees for your high, where temperatures would normally be about 51. And tomorrow, 69 for your high, where temperatures normally about that 51 degrees. So it's going to feel good out there. Satellite and radar showing nice and clear. We've got beautiful sunshine out there today, and you're going to see it wall to wall. So a great day to take the dog for a long walk out there. At 6 o'clock, it's 42 degrees. At 8 o'clock, it's 42. Remember that sunrise isn't until 7:20. It's a little later as your first work day week back to work here as daylight saving time starts. At 10 o'clock, it's 49. At lunchtime, it's 57. At 2 o'clock, you're at 64. At 4 o'clock this afternoon, sitting in the mid-60s through the region. At 6 o'clock, still bright sunshine and 63. And we don't have the winds that we've had over the weekend. Winds are kind of relaxed out there today. In fact, we're reaching 66 all along I-95 corridor. Even Reading, 66. Allentown, about 64. 66 in Williamstown. Cooler this week along the coast. If you're at the shore today, still mild for this time of year, but the upper 50s instead of into the mid-60s that will be elsewhere. In the overnight hours, a little chilly. We drop down to about 38. We still have clear skies. Tomorrow's just a beautiful day, though. Ahead of that next frontal boundary, you get plenty of sunshine, the warmest day of the week with a high of 69. I think there are some spots that will hit that 70-degree mark tomorrow. And then behind that front on Wednesday, we get a brief cool down where temperatures will really vary depending on where you are, a little cooler to the north and warmer to the south. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast, feeling like mid-April, plenty of sunshine and 66 today. Tomorrow bumping it up to 69, getting awfully close to record record territory. The record is 74. I think there are a few spots that hit that 70-degree mark for the first time this year. Wednesday is the day we have that front limping through, so it's warmer to the south, cooler and a little cloudier to the north with 59 for your high. Thursday we go clouds to sun with a high of 59, but Friday we break back into the 60s with at least partly sunny skies. A lot of clouds around on Saturday, but a warm day, a high near 70 on Sunday as well, but turning rainy. We desperately need the rain, still in a drought, and the entire work week is nice and dry this week, but we'll be needing that rain come Sunday, Alyssa.
Yeah, well, today let's focus on that sunshine. I know I'll be rolling my windows down probably on my drive home later and enjoying the sunny day. Couple of things going on if you are headed out the door this morning. In Plymouth Township, we do have some fire department activity that has Sandy Hill Road closed southbound between Plymouth Road and Belvoir Road. So you will want to find an alternate there as they clear that fire activity there. And you can see we have some building volume right at the intersection of the Blue Route and the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Let's check out what things are looking like. This is the Blue Route at Plymouth Road. Lots of people up and starting their day this morning, headed both directions on the Blue Route, and also nearby on 202 we are seeing some volume just because we have that ongoing construction on Route 202 that has a portion of that northbound side of Route 202 closed in Montgomery County. This is the intersection of Germantown Pike. Not many cars here yet, but behind this scene and the construction, Tam, there is a little bit of volume starting behind it.
All right, good to know. Thank you, Alyssa.
Bainbridge and Karen Rogers. Hello.
Hello, nice to have you joining us. How was the alarm clock in the middle of the night?
It was okay. We had daylight savings on top of it, so that was an added layer, but it's always a good day when I get to spend it with you all.
Oh, that's nice. And we've got a great weather day today as well. Let's talk about what you can expect as you're getting the kids ready for the bus stop this morning. A pretty comfortable start. Temperatures in the low 40s. We are in the upper 30s in some of the suburbs, so maybe a little bit of a hoodie out there needed, but we have clear skies. Don't forget you have that dark ride in. The sunrise is a little later this morning. At drop-off time, it's 65 degrees and sunny. Get on outside. I think this week is a week you're going to like if you like those spring-like temperatures, because I'm kind of jumping ahead in the forecast. Satellite and radar showing really nothing happening out there right now. We've got clear conditions. We're going to see bright sunshine through the day. In the Lehigh Valley, bright and mild, 64, hitting 66 in the city, a good 15 degrees actually above average. At the shore, mostly sunny skies, holding in the upper 50s. A few more clouds at the shore, but a beautiful day wherever you're heading. And this week, although we're talking about warmer temperatures, Alyssa, it is going to be a little cooler if folks are heading to the shore because of the influence of the ocean.
Sure. You know what? I'll take it, though. All that sunshine, I think, makes up for the dark commute that people are going to have into work today. You have sunshine to look forward to later. And now you know how we feel in our commutes to work in the dark. Let's take a look at the Route 42 freeway at I-295. Things are starting to get busy. We do have a steady line of traffic headed toward the city from Route 42 northbound as well as 295 southbound. And let's take a look at the city once they get there. This is the look at Center City, right where the Schuylkill Expressway meets the Vine Street Expressway. More and more people hitting the roads this morning. Let's check out our travel times. Looking good. I love seeing them all in green. If you are headed northbound on the Route 42 freeway from the Atlantic City Expressway, only a 7-minute commute to 295. If you're headed eastbound into the city from the Schuylkill Expressway, you're only looking at 12 minutes from the Blue Route to the Vine. And on 95, if you're headed southbound from Woodhaven Road to the Vine Street Expressway, only 12 minutes. I'll take those travel times over what I normally see in the evenings when I do traffic. Things are looking good. The only accident, Tam, that people should look out for right now is in Plymouth Township. Not an accident, but rather some fire department activity on Sandy Hill Road southbound that does have a portion of it closed off.
All right, thank you, Alyssa.
Maybe that late spring, thinking about Memorial Day, getting down the shore.
I've been thinking about it since Labor Day, so sure, I'll get started thinking about that. But I will say, if you're planning on heading down there now, even though it's warmer here, we'll be in the mid to upper 60s much of this week, it'll be cooler along the coastline with temperatures in the upper 50s. This time of year, that influence of that cold ocean water makes a big difference for you. But still, nice everywhere we look with sunshine out there, so can't beat that. But don't forget, it takes a little longer to see the sun. This is the first work day that we've had with daylight saving time. So the sunrise is at 7:20. So you have that dark right in if you drive in a little earlier than that. The sunset, though, lasting until 7:03. So enjoy that longer sunset out there today. It's going to feel pretty good. In fact, tonight, 7:03, April 5th, 7:30. We're not that far off from that 8 o'clock sunset. That happens on May 5th. So those sunsets getting later and later. As you're heading out the door right now, temperatures in the low 40s, so feeling a little chilly, especially in some of the suburbs where you're in the upper 30s, but not bad for this time of year. By 9 o'clock, it's 45. By 11 o'clock, it's 54. By lunchtime, it's already 57. We're making it well into the 60s today. We'll talk about a warm week ahead in that 7-day in just a minute, Matt and Tam.
Thanks, Karen. 5
out there. I try that. All right, good morning, everybody. Feeling like mid-April the next couple days. We've got a couple of really nice days. Typically, we'd see a high of 51 this time of year. Today, we're making it up to 66. Tomorrow, 69. I think a few spots may hit 70. Tomorrow with plenty of sunshine too, so a really nice start to our work week. Satellite and radar showing beautiful sunshine through the area. Maybe a few more clouds down to the south if you're at the shore, but no big deal. A great day to walk the pup out there, take a nice long walk. Temperatures in the low 40s this morning, so sure, a bit of a chill in the air. Don't forget that sunrise isn't until 7:20 this morning. At 8 o'clock, it's bright and sunny and 41. By 10 o'clock, you're at 48. If you're heading out for lunchtime, taking a walk out there, it's 57 degrees, only a light breeze. The winds have backed off from the past couple days. 2 o'clock, 64. At 4 o'clock, sitting at 65 degrees. In fact, highs around the area reaching about 66 along I-95 corridor here. 65 in Coatesville, 64 in Allentown, 66 in Williamstown, 65 in Millville. Only the upper 50s along the coast. Not bad, but the influence of the ocean, you're feeling that once again out there today. And looking at your overnight low, dropping down to about 39 degrees under clear skies. A little bit chilly in some of the suburbs. And then tomorrow we have picture perfect day. Beautiful sunshine. Ahead of that next front, you get a mild southwesterly flow. It's the warmest day of the week with a high of 69. Behind it on Wednesday, we've kind of mixed reviews. A few more clouds to the north, a little cooler to the north. It's warmer to the south. Not a bad day, but a brief cool down coming your way. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast, feeling like mid-April with a high of 66 degrees. Tomorrow, 69. I think a few spots may hit 70, so even warmer. Wednesday, warmer to the south, cooler to the north, a high about 59 degrees. A few more clouds in the picture, but still a nice day. Thursday, we may start with some clouds, but we end with sunshine and highs top off just under 60. Low 60s on Friday with partly sunny skies. Start to cloud up a bit on Saturday with a high of 69. And then Sunday turning rainy with a high also just under 70 degrees. So over the weekend, getting close to that 70-degree mark. We've had a lot of clouds in place over the weekend and some rain, but we desperately need some rain, so no complaints there.
All right. Alyssa, good morning. And what is everything looking like out there?
Not too bad, actually. It's a pretty quiet morning. We're not looking at any major delays or anything yet. Only a couple of areas you will want to be aware of some things going on. Starting in Newland Township, Chester County on Route 162, there are some down trees and wires northbound and southbound between Harvey's Bridge Road and Stargazer Road, so you will need to find an alternate if that is on your route home. As well as down in Kent County, Delaware, if you're traveling in the area of Route 13 alternate. In between there on Vauchel Mill Road, there was a crash that happened earlier. They do still have the road closed in both directions as they continue to clean up and investigate that crash that happened there. Otherwise on the roads, we're not looking at any major delays yet. As far as mass transit, that's looking pretty good too. We are just seeing some delays on the Warminster line as well as several of our bus routes, but the Broad Street line and the Patco high-speed line and J-Transit looking good so far this morning. And I have to keep up with Matt's tradition and talk about some of our national days. There are a lot of them today, so I chose just a few that I thought were kind of fun to mention. It is National Pack Your Lunch Day. Hope you did that, Matt and Tam. National Napping Day. I know I will be participating because of that hour that we lost for daylight savings. National Immune System Day. National Dry Shampoo Day. That has saved me on many occasions. National Landline Telephone Day. National Blueberry Popover Day. I'm not sure what that is, but it sounded delicious. National Skirt Day. And National Mario Day.
Like Mario Kart?
Yeah, so after your nap, you want to wake up and reward yourself with some Mario Kart for getting through this daylight savings day.
I could beat both of you in that.
Oh, I don't think so. I was a bit of a Mario Kart champ back in my day.
I was
like
Baby
middle
Peach.
school.
He loves to...
I was a Baby Peach girl too.
Oh, that's the secret.
I see a
I think
video
so.
coming
She's the
on.
winner.
Here we go. Well, as